Hello, everyone. This is Lorrie Hargis, registered aromatherapist, certified flower essence practitioner. And today I'm going to talk to you about our March health forecast. And this is all about cleansing and protecting yourself from the virus with Arnica, Yarrows, and Echinacea. Well, first of all, today has been the first day of March, has literally came in like the lion. I'm here in California right now, and it had such a huge storm here that we had no internet today. And fortunately, we did have electricity, so we're really fortunate for that. However, I'm having my beautiful red oak tree has died, and it was almost 100 years old in my yard. And they were trimming it the other day, and a large hive of bees was in the tree. So when the tree trimmer was cutting a limb, the beehive came down, and of course the bees stung them because they were upset. Look what happened to their home. It was nice and warm in my tree, and now their home has been disturbed. So what happened was we had to have beekeepers come and take the hive, and the hive did have a queen. So we're really fortunate the hive was saved, and the bees now will be able to continue to pollinate all the beautiful flowers around here in California. So that was an interesting experience. And then after the bees left, they couldn't come back and finish the tree because the storm started. And one of the main branches on the very top of the tree, and this tree is probably 30 to 40 feet high, broke last night and went into the road. So I had to pull that out um, up onto the yard so that way no cars would hit it. And it was huge. It was huge. So it took me some time to do that. And then no internet to give you this March health forecast. So now it's almost 10 o'clock at night. And I just wanted to say to you that March has come in, like I just said before, like a lion with all this energy, right? And this energy is going to really help us cleanse up what's happened this winter, because we're just still in winter, around the 23rd or so, we're going to go into spring. And we've had a lot go on in the past that's happened to us, right? Through this virus situation. And it's left us a lot of us, it's left us very vulnerable. And vulnerability, when we're vulnerable, we don't feel like we're really protected. And that's what this health forecast is all about. It's all about plants that are going to cleanse and protect you. Because this is what we really need this March. We need to feel like we've cleansed out what's happened to us in the past, and that now we can protect ourselves and move forward into the spring. And one of these ways to do it is through our electrical system, our energy system of the body, which has been proven by Dr. Valerie Hunt. She has proven that we have an energy field. Also, for 4,000 years, the Chinese have known we have an energy system, and we have 12 meridians running through that energy system of our body. The East Indians in the Ayurvedic health system have prana and the 5 winds. So you can see that now science has proved what ancient health systems have known for thousands and thousands of years. that we have an energy field. So what does our energy field have to do with having a virus? Well, first of all, disease just doesn't happen in our physical body first. It happens out here in the energy field when it gets disturbed. And through Dr. Hunt's studies, she found that when an energy field has very low patterns, it means it's deficient, and very jagged patterns, it means that there is hyperactivity, which means inflammation in the body. And it shows out here in this energy field. Then, after a virus has hit us out here environmentally into our energy field, it comes into our spiritual body, our emotional body, our mental body, and then into our physical body. So, how can it hit us so quickly? What can cause our energy field to be low? Stresses, tensions, what we're observing and seeing, how we're being treated emotionally and mentally. And we've had all these things in the last 3 years happen to us. And this is what you call lowering your system, your energy system. So I am so excited to share with you how you can protect your energy system with the gifts of Mother Nature. And we're going to talk about 5 of them. And these 5, I'm going to go into so much more detail with you in my blog. That will be in the link below. And we want to make sure that you subscribe to this YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe so you can get this free health forecast every single month. Okay? So make sure you do that. Click the subscribe button. And then put on your notifications so that way you can receive this every single month. So let's look at 5 different plants that can help protect you so that way you won't feel so vulnerable this coming spring. That way you will have the energy and the vitality to really spring into action at the end of March. So our very first plant that I'm going to talk about is Arnica. Arnica, most people know, is for, as the plant, they know it for bruises and pain and inflammation. But Arnica as a flower essence helps you when you have had a shock or trauma that you disassociate from. You go out of your body because it's too much to stay in. So what Arnica flower essence does on your energy field, it helps you process that so you can let go of the shocks and the traumas and really get back in here into this physical body and build that energy field. Then we've got 3 different beautiful yarrows. And yarrow, its botanical name is Achillea millefolium. And that name comes from Achilles, the soldier, a Greek soldier who was in the Trojan War and a great soldier. Achilles also knew about plants. And he went and took the yarrow plant and grabbed it and started using it for the wounds of his soldiers because it's an astringent. The plant is. and it stops bleeding. So he used it on their wounds and it protected their wounds from getting infected. Because as you'll see in my blog more, you'll see the antibacterial and antiviral properties of yarrow, the plant. So he took this plant and he protected his soldiers from being sick, from becoming sick from their wounds, and to stop the bleeding and to repair the tissue. This is what yarrow does as a plant, which you'll find out more about, and you can read more details about it. And I've got some fantastic information about it, about how it can work on viruses in my blog. So I want to make sure that you read that. And the link is below. Also, as a flower essence, yarrow helps protect our energy field. So it protects us on a physical level, it protects us on an energetic level too. So make sure you read more about flower essence of yarrow. Then we have pink yarrow. Now, pink yarrow is different than white yarrow that I just talked about. Pink yarrow works on our emotional boundaries. It's so that way we don't take on things from other people. Now, we've taken on a lot as a world, haven't we? As the world's people, we've taken on a lot. And we really need to be able to come from a compassionate part of ourselves, which is our heart. And that's what pink flower essence, pink yarrow flower essence does. It helps us be compassionate from our heart, but be observant. So we don't take on things from others that aren't ours. And we don't get all mixed up with our boundaries, which is really kind of what happened with us. We got all tangled up in the fear of things in the last 3 years. And sometimes we weren't being observant and stepping back and really looking at things because we all got caught up in the mass hysteria. So pink yarrow now can help you take that step back, to have good boundaries with others, but come from a compassionate heart. Our third yarrow is golden yarrow. And so many people now suffer from sensitivities. They really do. And the pandemic really pushed that even more, because don't stand next to people too close. Don't go outside. Don't allow someone to breathe on you. You know, you always had to wear a mask everywhere you went. And so this made us more isolated and standoffish with our human family. And humans, we truly are very social. It's not normal for us not to be social unless we have some form of anxiety around it. And anxiety, social anxiety, is what golden yarrow can really help you with, especially if you were isolating and now you're afraid that you're going to get the virus again. This can really help you feel protected and not so vulnerable, so you can get out and see your friends and family again and enjoy going places and having fun. So that was Arnica and our 3 yarrows. So our last plant that we're going to talk about is Echinacea, as you see here in the picture. This, for me, is just a magnificent flower. The pinkish purple petals and that cone center. What this flower essence helps you do is it helps pull you back together. If you're feeling scattered, if you feel like all what's happened to us has discombobbled you, it pulls you back together. It gets your core integrity. When I see this flower, it just makes me want to stand up tall and straight and to really be within myself and feel myself and give myself that space internally. This flower essence can help you do that. Pull yourself back together. And it also, as an extract, a plant extract, has been known all over the world, and many studies have been done on echinacea to prove its immune stimulating, its antiviral, its antibacterial properties. And you'll get to read some scientific information about that in my blog. So I want to make sure that you go to my website, www.lorriehargis.com, and you'll have the link below here, below this video, and you will see that link so you can go and check out all the scientific information on these 5 plants that can cleanse and protect you, so that way you can have a fantastic, healthy, and happy spring. Make sure that you also check out our webinar here in our YouTube channel on recovering emotionally from the virus. It's here, so make sure you check that out too. And then on April 1st and 2nd, I'm going to be live in New Jersey teaching a class on viruses, autoimmune, and long hauling from the virus. It's going to be a hands-on aromatherapy and herbal experience that you are not going to want to miss. So that information is also on our blog. We hope that you can make it and be there with us. I'm so excited to finally get out and see everyone. So I hope that this information will help you live a vibrant and healthy life, just as it has done one of our participants in our last webinar. You'll see her testimony on our blog too. Okay, don't forget your essentials. Use your common sense. Au revoir.